Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good and staying healthy during these tough times. I'm Divyanshu Jindal, a recent master's graduate from Jindal School of International Affairs at Open Jindal Global University. Today through this video, I am sharing my experience and journey through the field of IR in the last 2 years, as I feel it has been quite a roller coaster one. I thank the Alma Connect portal for giving me this opportunity. I remember I left my job in 2018 after working 1.5 years. I was feeling quite out of place in the IT sector. Computer science was never my passion, but as we all know that for most of the students who had pursued science in their 11th and 12th standards, engineering becomes the default go-to higher level course. Similar was the case with me, even though I was very interested in humanities and I was very good in social sciences during my school days. Due to lack of options in my city, I never got the chance to pursue that interest. However, after 1.5 years, I started feeling that this would be the time when I would want to move out from this field and finally pursue my future in a stream that I feel I would relate to and would be interested in. This was also because of my fear that I do not want to have a midlife crisis, which I was seeing many people having who never dare to step out of their comfort zones. So when I was leaving my job, I was often getting very suspicious looks, and people used to think and say to me even that either I am out of my mind or I do not value financial security. My relatives and my family was also suspicious because I was placed in a reputed financial investment firm just after my graduation, and financial security is always something that parents look towards. It was also important for me to make them understand, and it was difficult as well to make them understand how and what the field of IR is. When I came back, I started pursuing civil services exams, and political science and international relations was my option. Although I did not clear the prelims that year and I missed it by a handful of marks, by the time the results were out, I was pretty sure that I want to pursue this field, and I had applied to JSIA. JSIA was an automatic choice for two reasons. I had been preparing for my political science and IR optional from the interviews of our Dean Professor Cholia, as well as JGU was closer to my home. So I did not think twice before pursuing the course at JGU. I am currently interning at Russian House in Chennai and researching on emerging avenues for cooperation between India and Russia. I often get queries from students about how to land opportunities in this field and what are the skill sets that are required to land opportunities. Although I'm no expert and I consider myself as a beginner student always, I feel that having immense dedication and passion towards getting to know things about being updated with the developments is the first thing that we as students of international relations should aim at. I remember when I joined JSI as a master's student, I was in awe with a lot of undergraduate students who were exponentially more exposed to ideas and developments happening in the geopolitical arena. I took that as an inspiration and worked hard towards gathering knowledge and dedicating myself to understanding the concepts and intricacies to this field. I think that is something that helps you in getting to know what opportunities and what emerging areas in the field of IR are, and I think that helps you in landing opportunities as well. During my 2 years at JSIA, I have actually learned that we are formed by our experiences and the values that we take from our past associations and what we are learning in the present. For example, I would never have imagined that the work discipline and the careful planning which was inculcated in me during my job days would actually immensely help me in my masters. I see a lot of students doing a lot of unproductive things, which at the end of the day do not get them the satisfaction that their work should get them. And I think this is something that really needs to be taken in consideration when you actually want to excel at something. During my internships, I actually understood that it's important to experiment and to know what you don't want to do in order to reach what you actually want to do. Some students are lucky to know their interests and to know what they actually want to do, but for most, and for me also, the case was that we had to do a lot of things first in order to understand where our actual interests lie. So this is actually something that is a fairly long process or a complex one even, but I think understanding understanding our passion is the foremost thing that we need to do in order to succeed in any discipline, to be honest. I remember when I decided to finally pursue my interest in the IR field and join the master's program, my parents and even my friends were quite puzzled, and they asked me several innumerable questions about what actually this field is related to. And I can say that it becomes difficult to get everyone on the same page, but sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and have faith in your own decisions. And I think this is where the role of an institution and the role of mentors and professors also become important, because they help you sustain your faith in the process and in the field. And this is where I feel that joining JSI was the best decision I took to pursue my interest and to further my career. And I'm looking towards a continued association with JSIA by pursuing my Ph.D. from my Alma JSIA, and I have been always grateful for the experiences that I have got in the last 2 years. I started publishing papers on free online portals, which helped me get more visibility for my work, and that helped me gain a lot of confidence because the curriculum and the procedure of learning was totally different in my undergraduation. Further, I look towards publishing my work in reputed journals, because I think that is the next level of getting my work acknowledged and make it more visible. So yeah, this has been my journey, and it has been a real interesting one. Thanks.